Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Whoa. Oh, you okay there?
To the NDG podcast.
What you?
The audio podcast.
You need some Robitussin for that cough, sir?
What you doing over there?
You need some Robitussin?
What you got right there? Ooh, what is this?
Don't worry about it. This is episode 2 of the audio podcast. Thank you two guys for joining in. You guys are the best. Please stop viewing one video. Please, we make other great videos. So I thought today the first topic that I'd bring up would be
Silent Hill.
What?
Let's forget Silent Hill.
Sorry.
I thought we could actually talk about like Super Mario Brothers. Like I remember Super Mario World like as a kid. Like that was like a Mario game to me. Like that was my first like Mario game really. And then I also had All Stars too. So I pretty much had all 4 Mario games at that time. I had all of them. Well, at that time there was definitely more than one Mario game. There was definitely more than 4. There was like the GBA one, Golden Coins. There was 64, and I think Sunshine was even out there. No, yeah, Sunshine was even coming out. Sunshine came out in like 2003. So me as a little ass kid, my mom she didn't like buying me like anything. She didn't like buying me any like game, anything. So just all we had was her Super Nintendo that she got. We just played the shit out of that, and all we had was like Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, Super Mario Kart, and All Stars. We had All Stars. Now there is a version of All Stars that will say plus Super Mario World, so it's like all 4 games in one cartridge. So that's pretty good. But I had 2 different cartridges because my mom. I'm pretty sure my mom knew about it. She would have got it. I'm pretty sure she did. But we already had All Stars. It was like, because our Super Mario World copy to this day is still fucked up. It has been royally fucked up because of my sister and her boyfriend, Miguel, who's pretty much my brother-in-law at this point. They were playing, and my sister, because like they would cut school before I started cutting school. So they would, oh my god, dude, they would always play Super Mario World, and my sister is like me, like we get hyped, like it's like oh shit, like so one day, fucking wired controllers. I'm pretty sure you've been through some shit like this.
Oh no!
Yeah, where the controllers plugged in, you fucking and then just and then just ha hee ha ha,
Dun,
hee ha ha.
dun, dun, dun. No!
And she was just like, oh my god, we were all like, is it okay? Is it okay? Pink. Just half the cartridge comes off, so our cartridge looks like, you know those 2 little dividends? On
Yeah!
the top of every Super Nintendo cartridge? It's pretty much like if someone just like, but only broke off the upper half of it. Like, so you could see the motherboard. You could see all that shit. That cartridge will erase itself now.
What?
It always used to do that. I'm pretty sure everyone has problems like that. Like
They will
their data would just mysteriously get erased. That always fucking happens. So like that was pretty much it, and then it was just the wait for mom to find out, wait for mom to come home, all that shit. Sure enough, comes home. We didn't mention Miguel being there, but we had to, of course, like obviously, like someone did it. It clearly wasn't my mom. So she got pissed as fuck, and I remember that's when summer just was starting. This was like the summer of like 2009. Oh my god, I remember that summer, dude. Such an amazing. That's when like I was intrigued like by the Xbox 360 and my fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Like I thought Black Ops 1 was the most revolutionary game. I was necking the shit out of the game. Like I played MW2, the game like Modern Warfare 2 before that. But when I played Black Ops, I was just like, I love the shit out of Call of Duty. I was pretty much those kids like, oh, can you guys help me in zombies? Like I was that kid. But I loved the multiplayer. I just sucked dick at it. I still suck dick at it. But I don't know, man. I don't like Call of Duty as much as I used to. Definitely don't. It's just crazy, man. Like one day you're a kid, and you're thinking to yourself like, oh man, am I gonna graduate 8th grade? Like, am I gonna?
Yeah.
What kind of high school am I going to?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like I'm way past all that now.
Wow.
Like it's just crazy, man. Like you wake up one day and you're 21.
That is a throwback, please.
It's insane, man. Like at some point in our lives, fucking Xbox 360 and PS3 were the consoles. they ran everything, and the Wii, of course. Because that was 2009, man. In 2009, I got my Wii. I got it at Christmas. Got it pretty much for Christmas. It was such an amazing experience.
It's crazy.
My mom was necking it. I can never forget that, man. My mom never gave us any gifts like that. But when she would neck it, and it would just be like the most hair pulling thing ever. Like, oh my god, dude. That just takes me back, man. I was taking a shit when she came
Oh,
with the
God.
Wii. And I heard Oli just, oh my god, thank you so much. Yee. Yee. And I was just like, oh, I want to see it so bad. And I'm like, here's my mom, like, oh, yeah, you're welcome. And shit. My sister's like, wow, you got it. Oh my god. And I'm just like, oh my god. And I fucking pretty much cut up my asshole, wiping it with tissues so fast. And I just go, oh my god, yes. Like, fuck, it's the Wii. Oh my god, dude. 2009, man.
The Wii!
Take me back to 2009, dude. Please.
Louis, I know you got a story for us with a Mario or a game. This all came from Mario.
Yeah, this all came from Mario, and I
got a Mario story, but Louis, you got one? I know you do, please.
Fuck, dude. Fuck me.
Well, as a kid, I didn't get my first system until I was like 7.
What was it?
It was the PlayStation 1.
I had a PS1.
And the first game I ever had was the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, that was like, I had that game too, yeah.
That game was just, I love that game. I really, really love that game. I
Can I
wish,
shoot?
like, I really
Oh,
wish
you shoot as Elena.
I really wish I can go back and play that game because, oh my god. Like, I don't know how I would do in that game now compared to how I did before. But that game was really, really hard. And I remember it scared me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid. Like, like I remember the sewer pipe really scared me. That scared me, but before that, the Venom fight used to scare me a little bit only because we was in,
I didn't like the way,
like, how he
you know
disappeared.
when you get the silver outfit in that part, in the
Mhm.
dark? I
Yeah.
didn't like that.
I didn't like that either.
I think that would scare me.
It was
That and
just
Final
weird.
Fantasy VII used to scare me.
For real?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII used to scare the shit out of me. Like just running around in like the dark and shit. I didn't like the dark at all as a kid. I used to think I saw demons. I used to look
Savage. Nah, yeah, I never used to like the dark either. I don't know, it felt weird for me.
I needed a nightlight up until I was like 10 or 11.
I was okay in the dark because
Same.
I couldn't see anything. So it was just like, okay.
I didn't like
Right.
not being able to see anything because sometimes, like, I don't know, my toys used to scare me in the dark. Like, cause I will never forget this, dude. I got this big ass. You remember Robots with Robin Williams
Yes.
and shit? I got, you know, the last scene when Rodney's riding on a Big Well and they're going through that entire track,
Yeah.
that pretty much the whole like capture of the movie that everyone was like, oh my god. Yeah, I had that. I had a whole little set. It took forever to build up, and I got it on the last day of summer, and going towards the first day of school. I came back with all that shit. I stood like with my dad at this bitch's house. She was the one that pretty much threw my dad in jail and shit. And like I had that, and we had like some dart guns. We had like a bow and arrow dart gun. Like we were like set. We had everything we wanted, but it was like that shit used to scare me because we were trying to go to sleep, obviously, because it's like first day of school jitters. Like, so it's like you can't sleep. you're just thinking like, oh my god, I wonder how everyone's different. Like I wonder what happened and shit. Like so it's like you just can't sleep, and then fucking there goes the fucking set. And all you see is Big World's fucking face. And I was just like, nah, nigga. I ain't fucking with that, nigga. So I took out my dart gun and I shot Big World down. Big World down. Big World. And the whole set said, all the pieces were everywhere. So fucking in that morning I hear my mom was like, what the fuck? Orlando and Orlando. That's always how she yelled at us. And Orlando. And he would be like, oh. And I would always be like, oh shit. Here we go. What happened now, mother? Oh shit. That. Yo ass cleaning this up, nigga. It's 6:30 a.m. You got to get to skip. Yes. That bus is gonna leave your ass at 7:30. School starts at 8. You better get your ass to skip. So I'm like, I don't even want it anymore. Let's sweep the rest under the bed. Cook it to skew that next day. I can't even remember what happened after that. I can't even remember what grade I was in at that point.
That's so bad.
I just remember that and just waking up like, because my mom was pissed as shit. She was so mad. She was shaking. She was like, oh my fucking
Jesus.
God.
She was that bad.
She was so mad. She hates messes, dude. So whenever she saw a big ass mess, oh. Either we were getting beat, nigga, or your ass was cleaning up, not her. And she would watch you do it. That's like the worst shit ever. You missed a spot. I just was over there.
I got a story for you. I got one.
You got one?
My Mario story is so funny.
Yeah, Mario story.
Yes. This is my first. Well, this is the first Mario game of my knowledge, if that makes any sense. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was 7 years old. My grandmother, at this time, she's like really old and she just doesn't understand technology, even though technology is like really cheesy at the time. What was it like?
What year was this?
Like I'm 7, it's like 2000.
2000.
Yikes, please. 2000.
Dude, I was like 5 or 4.
My grandmother had the Game Boy.
I was like,
she had the see-through, the fat, clear, see-through Game Boy. And I have that. You would think that she was a gaming expert the way she plays this Game Boy. My first Mario game was this Mario game. Coins? No. It was this Mario game for
Super Mario Land?
Maybe Land? Yes!
Yeah.
My grandmother and that board, my grandmother would kill. Yo, she would just do it. Boom, over the line. Doop, step on the line. Throw her 5B. Damn, take two lines out. I'd be like, yo, grandma, how you do that? Don't say yo, don't say yo.
Don't touch the Game Boy.
Get off the Game Boy. And every time she like, don't touch my Game Boy. And she go in the kitchen to cook.
Yeah.
And I went I knew how to play the Game Boy. So I knew how to turn the volume down. Big ass wheel. It was this big wheel on the side of the Game Boy. You just take your index finger.
It always felt like it was gonna take
felt like a fucking quarter. It felt like a fucking ridged quarter, like a really ridged quarter. And you're just like rubbing your freaking finger on it to lower the volume down as fast as you can. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm playing this game, but it can't play it at night. So you gotta have your light on. You gotta be hot. You gotta throw the blanket over your lamp and be hot. Because guess what? If they found out the light was on, nigga, you was getting your ass. So I took Grandma's Game Boy. She was in the kitchen. I'm ready. I'm in the room. I got the light on, but I'm under the blanket.
That's pretty cool. Like, you can remember this, like, very, very clearly.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
And I'm on the Game Boy, and I'm like, I can see it. Yeah, I'm doing it. And I'm on that board, and I'm just like, yo, this is so good. I'm doing so good. But, like, I subconsciously start humming the theme. So, I'm just like,
and she's like catching on, like snapping her fingers and shit.
So my grandmother is walking to my room to check on me.
She's popping and locking
And
up
all
the
she sees is the fucking blanket hopping up and down and the music. And I'm just like, I'm like, grandmother.
You were sad.
My
You're under the
grandmother
blanket.
lift the fucking
And you just
blanket up. And I'm just like, oh. Did not tell your ass to. I was like, oh, fuck. I had my ass fucked. And I was like, Grandma, please. And she's like, my Grandma. Because I just didn't let it go. My dumb ass is like, I'm not going to do anything, please.
Yo, you just reminded me of like some wild ass shit.
She took the Game Boy from me. And the best part of this story is, she later got me
Your own Game Boy.
My own Game Boy.
Was it an Advanced, please?
And no, my first Game Boy was a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, same. It was
a green. It was a lime green Game Boy.
Mine was a purple one, and it said my dad's nickname on it. It said Flex.
So my first game.
And I was like such a fangirl of that.
Because back then you got the game when you got like a Pokemon game with it. Like there was a special where you could get a Pokemon game with it, and I got yellow. But my first official game for it, my game that I got on my own was, of course, Super Mario Land. And I would, every time my grandmother would take me to like a doctor's appointment or we would go out together,
you just sit on the hard ass
and we would sit there on the bus, the old ass bus. We had no leg room in the back. It's hot as fuck in the back. We would sit back there and play Game Boy together.
That's amazing.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
That's our story.
So I remember this one time when I was 12. My school was like going through this thing where they were like, we should probably discipline the kids and shit. I will never forget this. Like, and then I was in the 6th grade, so I was in class with like Calvin and everything. So I was like loving it. I did not do homework from 5th grade and up. I just did not do homework. So there's one day I go to school and I like you just know like when the teacher's coming around, where's your homework please? Where's your homework please? You get the numb feeling. You just like
You didn't do
I didn't do my homework. So she came over. It was Miss Johnson. I remember it. Oh my gosh, she was so hot. So that's important to this story. It's very important to this story. Very, 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 very important.
That's a gimmick.
12-year-old Nano knew all about tits, like the way a pussy worked. He knew all about. He watched this movie called Striptease, called Blue Balls for the very first time. Took a shit from the blue balls. So I had lava ass plus blue balls. It was the worst. And anytime I touched my dick, I would get blue balls. But anyways, so I didn't do my homework. Miss Johnson goes, Fernando, come with me. So we go to the main office, and the principal there, Miss Daly, she was like,
Is this
what's
Lorraine?
happening? This is Lorraine Hansberry, yeah.
Okay.
214. She goes, what's happening? Like, that was like her voice and shit. And she was like, Fernando just doesn't do his homework, this, that, and other. We need to discipline him. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, nah, I'm so mama. And she started hitting me in my ass, and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. And so I got really, really stiff. And I remember my face was bright red. Because the principal was like, what the fuck? And it was happening. It was just happening, and I was like, oh, I like this shit. Sure enough, wearing loose ass fucking shorts.
Oh no!
It just shot up.
You
I would
Papa
never
Woody!
forget this.
Papa Woody!
And she was like, wait, stop! The principal, Miss Johnson, was like, oh my god. And I was just like, and they just never, when we never spoke about this again, and me doing my homework never, ever became a problem ever again. I would never forget this.
You go to the hills.
I still like that shit. Fuck that. That club, that's what I told you. That club that I went to with the gay niggas that they got kicked out.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember that's when I discovered that shit, when I was into that. And I didn't explore it up until I was like 14. When I was like watching like BDSM porn pretty much and stuff. But I knew what I liked and I knew what I didn't like. I didn't like any of that can wax shit. Cause I've tried can wax. Fuck that, dude.
Alright.
It's like, you know, when you're cooking, like with the deep fryer and you get the oil on you. It's just like that, but it drips. So it's like, you're just like, nah, fuck that.
Well, right now, I have an embarrassing story right now.
Yes, Louis.
Right now, embarrassing story. And it's funny as shit as it always gets. Sometimes it gets even funnier. For no apparent reason.
Oh no. What is it, please?
So, it was my first year in middle school.
Do I know this story?
You should. You should actually, you should definitely know. Yeah, man.
Alright, go ahead.
So, alright. So, it's my first year in middle school. And I didn't go to school for the, like, first 2 weeks or a month, I believe. Because I didn't know. Because in my head, I didn't know what school I had to go to.
So you just didn't go?
Yeah, I just didn't go. I didn't know what school I literally forgot. And I was like,
yeah, because you at this point you were taking yourself to school, right?
Yeah. So I was like,
But your mom never told, like
she told me oh, what school I'm going to, like, but that was the beginning of the summer.
So you forgot?
So over the summer,
were you not with your mom around this time?
Yeah, I was always with my mom around this time.
Also, like, you never bothered asking her, like, hey, what school?
Nah, I did. I was like, before school started, I was like, hey mom, like, what school do I go to? Because I need to know.
That's so
like,
crazy.
What day I gotta go. She's like, oh, let me find the paper. I was like, okay, fine. She goes. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, okay. You know, she's probably misplaced it or something. And then she's just like, oh my god, like, she just starts freaking out. And I'm like, where mom is like, everything okay? She's like, I can't find your papers. And I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, I can't find the papers that what school you're supposed to go to. And I was like, so what does this mean then? And she's like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
And my mom legit was like, I don't know. This, like,
just pick one.
Like, this is it. And I was like, what do you mean this is it? She's like, you're just not gonna.
This is it.
She's like, you're not gonna go for a while. I'm like, what you mean I'm not gonna go for a while? And she's like,
oh, you love that shit though.
She was like, listen, I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm like, okay, fine. She was like, you're gonna miss like a couple of days of school. I was like, okay, fine. She was like, just 3 days tops. She was just like she was just emphasizing that I wasn't gonna miss more than 3 days. I was like, okay, fine. Like, I'm not trying to miss more than like.
So you're not sure if it was like 2 weeks or a month?
I wasn't sure at all.
No, I'm saying at this point now.
Yeah, at this point, no. Sure. I was expecting 3 days. I was expecting like 3 days, and I was supposed to go in, but no. Yeah. Like, days just kept going on. I'm like, okay, she's not trying to find out like what school I'm supposed to go to.
Because she lost the paper.
And she said she was gonna try to like fix this, but she's not doing anything. In my mind, I'm thinking, hey, I guess this is her way of saying I'm not going to school anymore. So I got excited. I got like lit the fuck up. I'm like, yes, I am not going to school. I am the happiest like boy alive.
That's pretty cool.
And then, like, I already planned everything out. I planned how I was gonna live the rest of my life from there on out. I legit did. I was like, it's over. Like, at that time I had my PS2 already. And I was.
Man, you were lit. I had a GameCube at that point. You said you were 12, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had a PS2, had Budokai 3. And then like I had a few other games.
Yes, please.
I had a buttload of games. I had Shark Tale.
My mom never got me any games.
I had like Shark Tales. I had Ed and Eddie the Misadventures. I had Finding Nemo. We've had a lot of movie-based games. Let me just say that. A lot of movie-based games. I obviously had the Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I
had the Spider-Man movie games.
And then
I did choose. Two is my favorite.
And then I had Ultimate
Two's a lot of
Spider-Man.
people's favorite. I never knew that. I never knew because as a kid, I don't know. I always thought I got the last copy of everything. I always thought I got the last one. Because that's what it seemed like it was.
You feel like that because kids were talking about it already and you just didn't have it?
Yeah, because I would always get everything. I got everything late. Everything fucking late. Calvin and Emmanuel would always get everything early, and Chris would always get it 2 months later. I would get it years later, dude. I told you, my mom just... Well, not only did she not buying me things, it's not like she could afford it and she was just fuck you, but she was also an only parent for pretty much all of my life. So I never complained. I never said anything. I was aware of everything. I don't know, man. I was just always put on to everything as a kid, dude. They never shied away. They're like, listen, nigga, here's what happened. This is reality.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, oh shit. I would just take it as it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that I told you, man. When I was 5, I already knew about it's inevitable. People die. No one lives forever. They were like, your mom's gonna die, dad's gonna die, or die, you're gonna die. And I was like, no.
No.
Please. I want to live forever like SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
The memory remains. SpongeBob.
Damn, that sucks though that you say that because I got everything early. Everything early. And not everything early. I just got a lot of things that I wanted. Anything that I wanted, my mom got it for me, and it was I used to bitch a lot to her if I didn't get it.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
I was a spoiled kid.
For me, it was the middle point where my grandparents had a little more than nothing, so it was enough to make it look like we had a lot more than we did when we didn't. Even though my grandfather had a lot of money that he just didn't spend because your grandpa, he was a man. He was that kind of guy.
No, I feel
he was
bad.
that kind of guy. Cool, but it's the middle area. It was the middle. It was we had more than nothing. We had a little more than nothing, basically. But we didn't have a lot.
No, and that's why now that I'm older and now that I look back on it, me and my mom, her soul rest in peace and everything. I love her and everything. It's just I feel so bad how I mistreated her as a kid.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
You always.
You didn't know.
No, yeah, I did. Obviously, no one knew and everything. It's just looking back.
You regret it. You look back on it I was a little shit.
I was a little shit, and that was the worst part about it. I as I said, I always everything that I wanted, she got it for me, and it was so weird. But every time she did it, I was just happy and just blinded on how she did it, because every time that I asked for something, she got it on the spot. She would tell me no a few times, and that's when I'll get mad. That's when I
What would you?
I'll start asking questions. She would be like,
no. Why do you not have the money?
She says no. I'm like, why?
Financial situation.
Yeah, she'd be like, no. I'm like, why? She's like, I can't get it for you because I don't got the money. I'm like, what you mean you don't got the money?
I see money in your purse.
Yeah, I was
just digging through your purse.
I would legit put her on. I'd be like, yo, I know you got it.
You were pouring it.
And I'm like, come on, why you don't want to get me it? I don't know why. I would always ask the stupidest questions to her, why you don't want to do it? Oh my god, I really want it. You don't understand.
That's so crazy.
I really need it.
Would it be over video games or
over video games? Legit video games, and I don't know. That's
so
why
you always prepared this speech.
Yeah, I was always ready.
That's how it was for me. I would prepare to be Mom plays it.
I was always ready.
Prepared for that. Fucking no.
My grandfather.
I always took 4 no's and I would just forget about it. I would just be oh, that's not happening.
My grandfather was different. I had to do some shit, to get his attention, and then I had to ask. It's like, I cleaned the house. Look at this. Vacuum the carpet. Or I would deliberately time when he gets home, like an hour before, and start cleaning. So when he got home, because he worked for the MJ, he would drive. Like, he had a car and everything. That's what I mean by we were a little better off than nothing. He had a car, but it wasn't like the greatest. So, you know, he worked to get everything that he was kind of like in your mom's situation. I was a little fucking shit because I didn't know the world I thought I did. So there was that, and then I was getting bullied. So there was that. I was running away and shit. I'd come back at whatever time.
Man, you were running away.
Oh yeah, I was a bad fucking kid, but everyone loved me because I was smart. They're like, you're not a bad kid at heart. You're just really like, you don't want to be. You want to escape. You're an escapist. And like,
that's so crazy, man. They're like, your life could have really taken a very different turn.
Yes.
I always think about shit like that.
Like, I've been everywhere. Like, me and one of my friends, and I still talk to her to this day. We would go, and we would cut school and go everywhere. Middle school, though. Like, middle school. We would cut fucking school and go to Coney Island.
Wow.
We would go, and we were like fucking
little ass kids. That's
we would
so
go to Coney
crazy.
Island, we went to Queens before. We went to freaking the Bronx Zoo. The time in the Bronx Zoo, my grandfather used to work at Kingsbridge. Guess what? He was working the 9 bus. We were leaving. Zoo closed. They held us there.
Nigga.
Held us there. The 9 bus stopped right in front of the fucking zoo. And guess what? They called him. They called his cell phone. I'll never forget it. They called his cell phone. He was like, I'm coming down right now. I'm like, no! Me and her reprimanded. The car ride home. She and I were caught at the zoo. The zoo, please.
Wait, I'm saying that he beat her too?
No, he said, you're going to your mother. No, please.
As for you.
You, William. We're going to discuss this later. Whatever, he was so bougie, and I loved it, because he would never act out. He would be like he would put a reference on there, or a little quip, letting me know that shit is going down. I'm getting my ass whipped later. I was like, I knew his signals every time. It was so good. His favorite shit was, all right, go ahead, I'm done. Like, we would talk. I'd be like,
I'm done
I'd do some dumb shit. I'd walk past him, and his size fucking 15 boot just swing back. Those fucking MTA boots, and bam, right in my fucking ass. You see me fly down the fucking hallway. Yeah! Yeah, we had a long fucking hallway, and I would clear the fucking hallway, man. My grandfather was a strong fucking man. He was kicked my ass, and boom. I was like, shit. What should you say?
Just wait until I was looking past there. I got you now, motherfucker.
No, my grandmother was a
grab
witch.
me by the arm and
I love my grandmother.
infinite.
God bless her soul, but she was a witch for this. She'd wait till I get in the shower. She'd wait until I get in the shower or the bath. And I'm coming out, marching to my room with a towel, all confidently. Where you're going, nigga, bell. Yeah.
And then you're trying to protect your leg.
You trying to
at the same time.
You trying to protect her?
And she's just open. Open.
Yo, she.
They're like, how is she doing? It's literally like one of those anime moments.
Yes.
But she's like whipping and you're like,
you're just contemplating life. You're like showing emotion, but in your head you're like, how does she so much power? So much power.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's just
the
crazy.
one time I got beaten in the tongue was right after my grandma's funeral, like a week after my grandma's funeral. I forgot what happened. I think I tripped some girl. I just got in trouble, dude. And I remember I got in the bath, and I would always get in the bath the same way because I hated. It was just always cold in my bathroom, so I hated being in the bathroom so much. So I would always sit like that by the drain. I would sit by the drain and let the faucet water like splash off my foot, and it would just like splash on me. So I'd be like, oh yes, and shit. I will never fucking forget this shit. Sitting down looking through the. I used to just always look down the drain because I'm just always just like, what's down there?
It's down there.
My mom just swings open the door and I just go, she opens up the curtains, and I like looked up because at that point, like, you know, sometimes your mom washes your hair, scrub your back, gets behind the ears. But she wasn't trying to clean my ass.
She was trying to wax.
She was trying to wax that ass. She said, "You the moon." And I said, "What happened?" And she said, "What?" And I was like, I got my ass beat. And if I remember, I didn't even do it.
Ooh.
I was like, "That wasn't even me." And she was like, "Shit. My bad, nigga."
That reminds me of that time.
One more for good measure, nigga.
That one more for good measure. Like, I'm leaving the bathroom, but you got me all worked up. I might have been wearing something nice. Bam!
Yeah. And always that's the tearjerker where you're like,
Oh, the one that gets me is you're crying, right? But then she's like, "I'll give you something." And I cry. I'm like, "Oh God!"
And you're like, "Wait a minute, please.
No,
I need to catch my breath."
Why do you
want
to give me something to cry? Why do you want to cry, please? So no, another funny one, a really funny one. This is a quick one. Me and my sister, like, I thought I was so grown. So my mother, like, every Sunday,
nigga.
I went to my mother's house. Like, I don't remember this. This was around the time I first really got interaction with my mom. And it was one summer. I was 9 years old, 9 or 10. I turned 10 that summer, I believe. Yeah, it was 2003. I was just old enough to think that I was grown. Like little William. I was 10. So I thought that I was so old because I had a younger sister. My younger sister was 7 at the time. So I'm just like, you gotta listen to me, please.
He's pretty much angelic.
So I'm just like, let's do this, please. And we had a baby brother, Marquis. Marquis was only, what was he, like 1? Yeah, he was like 1.
Oh, you can't boss him around.
Oh, watch this, please.
You're like, "Hey, nice soft spot."
I didn't like Marquis because he's a half brother there, so he's like my only half brother. So
he's the half brother you didn't like.
Marquis is the half blood prince, and this is great.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Lewis always feels bad. Lewis always feels bad for this.
He's the half blood prince.
Me and Marquis, okay, and he's older now, and like I like me and him talk. And he's really cool. He's a cool kid, you know.
Yeah, I know he is.
But guess what? He's still half.
He knows about porn and shit.
He's on level. So this story, he knows this story because we told him later. Me and my younger sister Jamila, were watching him, and I was in charge, and we were to give him a bath, and my mother told me to use the no tear shampoo.
No tears.
So if it gets in his eyes, it won't burn.
Okay.
So I'm just in there like,
wait. Is that code for cheap shampoo?
No, it's Johnson & Johnson's.
I was about to say it's that tear company, Johnson & Johnson.
Okay.
So he she puts it up there with the same place as the regular shampoo and a kid's shampoo, but not a baby shampoo. That makes any sense.
Okay.
So I'm just like, me and Jamila are joking around as we always did. We are little insiders. Like, me and her were really, like, close or whatever. So we were making jokes, and I would call her Penelope. It was just a weird name I gave her. I'm like, "So, Penelope, what do you plan to do?" Because she would always try and, like, play these random games with her ponies, and I hated that shit. And I would, like, turn her ponies into, like, Metropolis. One of her ponies, I made a stop sign. It was a red pony, and I turned it into a stop sign. And she hated
the
me.
little shit that you do as a kid that torments.
And she hated it. So I would always say, "What are you going to do now? I'm going to add a skyscraper to my account." And she fucking hated it. But we loved each other. So it was like, I'm giving him a bath. So I'm, like, talking. And I'm just adding to what I believe is the no tear to his eyes. Oh, to his hair, and it drips into his eyes. So I'm just like, all you hear is, and me and Jamila is like, "Yeah, you think you're so funny, Willie." And then she splashes me with the tub water, and I splash her.
In that moment, all you just hear is like, all you can feel is just the water, and your eyes are just black, and all you just hear is,
all I hear is this baby wailing, and I look, and I'm like, "Marquis!" And Jamila's just like, "Look what you did to the baby! You killed him!" And I'm I'm like, I didn't kill him. He's alive. And then
He just won't shut
and then
up.
his eyes are burning, and I'm like, okay, I know what to do. So I take 2 handfuls of water and just throw them in. And I was just like, and then my sister's panicking. She's like, no, don't kill him. And she's shaking me. And then the baby's like crying and fucking choking in the water. And all you hear is my mother opening the apartment door. And she's coming back in. She's like,
my god.
my baby! Because you can see when you open the door, like,
I know exactly.
and you look to the right and straight down is the fucking hall, is the bathroom.
I thought she was
So
like,
she sees right into it after she closes the door, and she's just like, my baby! And she fucking runs out and like throws her hand back like so far. She
Like
almost
so
dislocated.
anime.
She almost dislocated her shoulder. And fucking just throwing it back, boom, and then caught me, and then my sister tried to duck, and it skinned the top of her head, knocking it. I'm just like, yes. I'm just like, my father is such a G when I look back on that now. I was like, I gave him the shepherd.
no, you didn't.
And then my
nigga.
sister's just like, you didn't use the notice. And then I'm like, I was supposed to use the notice. And my mom was just like, I told you. Oh! And then she like just smacked the shit out of my head again. And then she picks Marquise up out the tub. And she's like, oh, come on, baby, come to mama. And I'm like, is he okay? Shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh.
Is he okay? Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
nigga.
man.
Eee.
I started crying. And she's like, oh, you want to cry?
Come
And
on,
my sister was like, don't let her finish. Just come on. And she's like, oh, Jamila, your fella suggestion.
Your fella suggestion.
You want an ass from it
Thanks
too?
a lot,
And then my sister's like, oh, William, you got in trouble again. You always get us in trouble.
And you're like, you're like, Urkel, did I do that? Did I do that, please?
Did I do that, please?
It's already been almost an hour.
Oh, man.
They're like
Oh man. So wait.
18 minutes.
So no way.
Tell the cell story, please.
No way.
What? Oh, the cell story.
No, wait. Because we got off way off topic, but that was a funny ass story.
I have an interesting story.
You want to talk?
Well, wait a second. It sounds like Louis.
It sound like
In my times of the 7th grade,
Oh,
I was playing Pokemon Emerald. I can never forget
what a
this.
great game.
And I had these old ass phones. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It's like with I think Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon. They're like he's like using cell phones and shit. And he's at some point in the movie he's like he has a red one. He has a silver one. They're both like the same phone. It's just he just has different phones. But he's taking out the card and he's putting it into the other one. Like I don't understand how that worked.
Why
But,
does that sound like fucking...
Like at the end of the movie, the dude or whatever, he's going into his apartment and there's this other dude. He's all bagged up and shit, and he like just shoots him or whatever. I think it's with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like in the elevator and he gets shot, and everyone was like, no, like my baby, whatever. But like I had that kind of phone. It was a silver Sprint phone and it was a flip phone. It was my phone.
Was it
and fucking,
thin?
It was kind of thin. I wish I could pull up that thing.
So I was thinking Motorola Razr.
It wasn't a beep, or it wasn't the Razr either. This was like early 2000s, like that. This phone came out, but I didn't use it up until this point in my life. So I had this phone, and I also had this iPod with me. I also had this weird like little iPod. And I was just obsessed with porn. I still am. Like, I just love shit out of porn. It's always beating my shit. So fucking, like, me as a little ass kid. This is how brothers do this. I'm pretty sure Rayshawn and Jay and Lewis, you and Andy, you guys can back me up on this. You let the nigga know, yo, leave this room. I'm about to jerk off, nigga.
Yeah.
So get the fuck
Oh,
out.
I've done that.
So get the fuck out.
Yeah, to get out.
And so he was like, oh, again, please.
Again.
Yes, please.
It's that time of the night.
I don't know, as a kid, I used to get excited to beat my dick. I used to set the scene.
Set the scene.
I would lock the door, do my little kick, like, oh yeah, I'm about to beat my dick. And I would make the bed, and I remember I had these, I will never fucking forget this. I had these satin sheets. This gold satin, big ass quilt. And I had a big ass mattress as a little ass kid. I had a huge mattress.
Right.
So I fucking lay out the blanket on that and shit. And I would I'd go into my boxes. I wouldn't go ass naked. Because if you go ass naked, like you're asking to be caught.
Yeah.
So fucking, like I would lay down and shit. And at this point, I didn't have a cell phone or like any internet access other than the Wii. And I didn't know any porn sites at all.
Right.
So I was watching all my porn on YouTube, and the porn that I would watch would be like twerking videos, pretty much. You know that infamous video of the three black girls twerking like in a room. They have like they all have like matching white panties. I used to lose my shit over that video, and all I used to watch this one bitch shake her ass all the time. I forgot her name.
One bitch.
But she had a nice ass, dude. I used to watch, dude. I remember she would wear a thong and she would wear panties.
Ooh.
So in the beginning of the video, she's in her panties, she's shaking her ass and shit. Then halfway through, she would take off the panties, reveal the thong, and then she would just like dance out the rest of that. So that was like the thing. As a kid, you're just like, oh, like,
Brown chicken, wow, wow.
yeah, and like even as a kid, like that was the thing too, saying that.
You just breathing now, or like.
So I'm watching this shit. I didn't lock the door. We didn't have a doorknob at this point in time. The way that my door worked was that we had a doorknob, and we had the thing to open up the door. The thing, I don't know if you guys had this. You would have to pull it. Like there was no doorknob, but it was just not the knob. Like the mechanism was still in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like this doorknob, but like the thing that would twist it and pull a certain thing to activate, because it's like a pulley. It's like a pulley thing. It's like you twist, pull, and then the door, the hinge, the thingy for.
Oh yeah, the little middle piece.
The little middle piece would
You
like
didn't have
bend.
the middle piece.
It bends.
Yeah.
So we lost the knob, but we had the stick to pull. We still had the thing that would pull and activate, so in order to open up the door.
Okay.
So you could just see right in the room, because that's the way my room was set up at that point in time. My TV, because I remember, like, you know, my mom's room looks like. It was that room.
Yeah.
We had it we had our bed by the window. It was a bunk bed. We had our little toy chest right there, and we had the TV all the way at the other side, pretty much where my mom's TV was.
Yeah.
So we would have it like that, and it was a small ass TV. It was the smallest TV that I kept in the living room. My old CRT TV. That was like my favorite TV when I was a kid. And like I was just blasting. I was blasting the music that she was playing in the video, and so it's like Fernando doesn't listen to this kind of music. He doesn't listen to any music at all. I don't know what that little nigga doing. This is my mom. And Oli, being the good brother that he is, he's like, wait, hang on. Fernando's like, he's like readying up an act or something. He's like, he's doing a prank, and she needs to get ready. And she's like, I just want to know what kind of music that is. And she just looked inside. She didn't see anything with me, but she saw what was on the fucking screen.
Oh,
All I heard was her go like, what?
Oh,
And I just waited.
and just wait.
All I heard was her just, because she just could never open up that shit. She'd always be like, open this door. She didn't like pulling on the thing. So she was like, open this door. And I was like, eee. I don't want to open the door, nigga. Not today. Because this is when I was a little rebel. I was like, for what? Why? She's like, what are you watching? I'm like, a video. Video. Video.
She's so edgy.
She's like, oh, that's a cute video you got going on there. What's her name? Oh, of course you don't know her name because you're not interested in that nigga. Let me tell you, my mom stopped hitting me around this time, but she would yell. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. She would pick it up like that and get mad stink.
Oh
And
my
Hood,
God.
she would just be like, you better fucking stop watching this shit right now, or I will go back to being that, and I'll be like, okay, please.
Okay, please.
Look, I went to the home menu. You know how the Wii goes. Bonkum,
Yeah.
gung, glung. Look, it's back at the home menu.
It's back
Gung,
at
gung,
the-
gung, gung. Look, there's Mario, there's Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. What you
She's
want to
just
play?
like, I'm gonna take this Wii away. And that's when I was like, eee!
Wow.
She wasn't hit me anymore, nigga, but she was still yeeting shit.
Right,
She would still yeet all my consoles, and I hated that the most. Like, she could hit me. I didn't give a fuck as long as I had something to, like, cry, like, with. Like, as long as I had my game system.
Right?
And she would take my shit away, I would get fucking pissed. That's when I was like, I was that kid. I was the rebel. I would fucking sneak into her room that same day. She was in there too. I would crawl on the floor like fucking Snake, and I would get caught like running. That's the thing. I would always, as soon as I would open up a closet door, she would just throw the slipper like shit. And I would just be like, hey! I would just jet the hell out of there. So crazy.
That's so funny. That reminds me of a story of when
Yeah,
I got
so
my
crazy.
my PS3 yeeted by by Denise because fucking like it was
You were
because
mad as fuck.
it was because fucking I'm not going to school. Oh, as always, I'm cutting school for you guys, whatever. So she was
like you gonna fall asleep on a pile of clothes.
so she was
Lay
like
your bed back, please.
so she was like, yo, let me get your consoles right now, like every single one of them. And at that time, like I wasn't the only one getting in trouble at that time.
It was you.
It was me and my nephews.
Nene.
Like
I guess I'll take this side.
like
Oh, you're getting the queen size, please.
like at this time,
I want to.
it was me and my nephews because my nephew my nephew Nene, he wasn't doing good in school at all.
Yeah, he never.
So that was his like reason for getting in trouble. For me, it was because I wasn't going to school at all.
Take your blanket.
So at that time, Denise was just like, yeah, let me get your consoles. You're not gonna play for like 2 weeks until I see.
2 weeks.
You were like,
Like 2 weeks or no. She would say this. She was like, you will not see it for 2 weeks. No, better yet, you will not see this until I see your grades improve. So
That's even worse.
that was 10 times worse. Cause then I looked at it. I was like, damn, that means she's
until the end of the semester.
yeah, she's waiting for me to get my next report card, and I was like, fuck. And at that time, I didn't want to fucking. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go to school at all. At that point, I didn't want to go to school. I was already like used to going outside and just meet up with Nano. I'll always meet up with Nano at the bridge. That's like always.
yes, please.
That's all I would ever meet him up at.
Coffee, please.
Every day will be coffee.
We would meet up at the bridge and we would stretch the walk. First, we would walk all the way to Westchester.
Yep.
Remember? We would walk all the way to Elder.
Yep.
Sometimes further. We would walk further sometimes just because. Walk all the way back. Go through the block. Walk up the Blue Bridge. Sometimes we take the red tunnel.
Yep. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, we would take the red tunnel a lot because it was longer.
Yep.
It goes through Noble.
Yeah.
So we would do that, and damn dude, it's just so crazy.
And then
So
fucking.
crazy.
So yeah, she took our consoles, and then this one day, Dre and Denise was gone, and it was just me and Nana in the house. So
You were like, fuck that, I want to play.
yeah, me and Nana looked at each other. We was like, damn, we wish we could be playing our games right now. And he was like, yeah, I want to play my PS3 right now. I was like, yeah, I feel you. I want to play my PS3 too. And it was so weird because I was like 15. Then it's like what, fucking 10 at that time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's like 10, and it's like me and him just like, yeah, we really want to play our PS3 because we just wanted to play. So I told him, I came up with the scheme. I was like, yo, this is what we're gonna do. He was like, what? I'm like, we're gonna get our consoles back. I'm like, how? He's like, how? And I'm like, we're not gonna get it back forever. We're just gonna have it temporarily. He was like, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna go inside their room. I'm gonna grab your PS3." Because I always told him, I'm like, your PS3 is always like faster and whatever because mine is old. So I always told him, I'm like, yo, we're gonna get your PS3 and we're just gonna hook it up and we're just gonna play. He's like, nah, why we gotta get mines? And I'm like, cause yours is faster. Like, come on, what the fuck? If we get mines, then we're not gonna be able to do anything. He's like, fuck, man, and you promise you're gonna put it back? I'm like, I'm gonna put it back. Trust me, I'm gonna put it back.
Oh, so you were like, fuck that, I'm not getting mine. If anything, it's like, no, we were playing Nana's P3.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
his
he got
P3 would be on hold more.
So fucking,
No, you both lose.
so fucking, we're playing. Like we go inside. The room is dark because Dren and he's always like turn off the lights or whatever, like how we always do. Like turn off the light before we leave our room. And they have the lights off, and it was so scary because in my head I didn't want to turn on the light. I just felt like if I touched anything else but the P3,
It'd be noticed.
yeah, I feel like they would have noticed. So I just like I was in the dark searching for it. I found it legit under the bed, and I was like, wow, here it is. Found the wire and the HDMI and everything. Found the remote, and then we cook it. It was like, yo, let's go. We're gonna play right now. And then at that time, me and Nana was playing Dragon Ball on Raging Blast.
Haha,
We was playing Raging Blast. So we was like, yo, we're gonna play this. So I told him, I was like, yo, we're only gonna have like a best 2 out of 3, and we're just gonna put it right back. He's like, yeah, that's
As soon as
exactly
you
what
guys loaded it up.
As soon as we fucking loaded,
It takes forever to load.
it takes forever to load. We at least get one match in. At least one match. And then what's got scary is that Denise texted me on Facebook. And she was like, hey,
Better not be
yeah.
playing.
No, she was like, hey, yeah, we're on our way back. You know, just letting you know. Just have the door open because we got some groceries or whatever.
Oh, it's always bad when they're coming back from groceries.
Exactly.
'Cause it's like, then now you can't get snacks.
So once she got me, like she sent that text to me, I told Nana, I was like, yo, we gotta have, like, this is gonna be the last match because they're coming back. And,
Yes, please.
and I don't know when, like, they're coming back. They could be downstairs right now.
Yes, please.
He's like, all right, let's just finish our last 2 matches, and that's it. So we do our 2 matches, and that's when it got scary. Because that's when I heard them.
Uh-oh.
Because I heard them coming from the hallway, coming through the hallway, and fucking Dre, he always whistled at the door to let us be known that he was coming.
So you were like, fuck. You
Yes.
tried to-
So I told
you didn't want to
no,
unplug it.
I unplugged it. No, I unplugged it. I said, fuck that. I was like, Nana, we have to unplug this now. He was like, go, 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 go. So fucking.
That's scary.
So
dude.
fucking-
That's cool.
So fucking, I unplugged it all, and I was like, Nana, this is what you gotta do. Go open the door, and just help them with the groceries, and I'm just gonna put away the PS3 now. And I was, no, but then I said, don't rush to the door, just walk to it. I was like, just let me run.
He just
Yeah,
ran.
he just walked, and I was just rushing. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I put everything back, and I was just trying to put everything back perfectly. Just trying
Did
to put
you?
I didn't.
So what happened?
So fucking,
You put it back all fucked up. And
put
then
it back
like,
fucked
nah.
up. And
Nah.
we helped put the groceries, and at that time, you know, Denise was reconsidering like giving us back the PS3 because she was like, damn, I feel kind of bad that I took away your system like that, whatever. So now I was like,
But because you kids were the wait a second.
Yup. so fucking,
What?
she goes, she telling us like, yo, I'm gonna give you back the PS3s, I feel bad, you know, I'm pretty sure you're doing good in school already, like, you know, I don't want to do this to you guys, but, you know, she's just explaining herself how she always does, like, she don't want to do it, but she does it because, you know,
Right,
She cares.
because she cares apparently, I don't know,
right, please.
you know, she means best, but fucking,
She means man.
so fucking, she's like, okay, I'm gonna give you back the PS3s. So we got excited, but I got nervous too. But Nana was already excited because he didn't care.
He loses here.
He was like, I'm gonna get
He
it.
loses big time.
But in my head, I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get it because everything should be misplaced. So she goes in, and immediately she just like asked. She was like, "Did any of you guys was in our room?" And I was like,
No, why?
I'm like, "Yeah, no, why?" She was like, "Cause the wire was on top of the PS3 right there." And immediately I was like, "How would I know? I've never been in your room. I don't know where you put our PS3s at."
And that right there was just like.
And right there, she was just like thinking about it. And I knew she was like catching on.
What the fuck?
But then it was like, since I had like this straight face, she just like said, "Fuck it."
She let it go.
She let it go.
Okay.
So we finally got our PS3s. And it was, I don't know, that was just a scary ass moment.
I thought it was like. Me and William got the shit beat out of
Wait a second, you know that song is Butu.
No, it's
For
scary.
That is scary.
Anticlimactic.
That is a scary.
It is
story.
very, very scary. I thought it was like gonna end with her being shot. PS3 is a little warm, however.
No.
You know, the wire's on top, you don't know where it is. Why is it warm? Oh, you got to
At least
play.
you got your shit back. And you
Yeah,
got to play it.
that's you and your happy endings. I love it. They're like, we get the shit end now.
Nah, trust me, we're gonna get into those. I'm gonna get into the stories that I get my shit beaten out of, but that's gonna be in another podcast because we're already an hour and a minute in.
Well, man, you know what that means.
Good night. Farewell.
No.
I'll be the same.